Hello, my name is Danny, and I'm about to show you how to turn yourself into Ariana Grande using Photoshop. So, what you're gonna wanna do first is take a picture of yourself, preferably with a bald head. So, in this picture I've just shaved my head. You can see by the lack of sunlight on the top. So you're gonna want to take the quick selection tool and wait for your computer to work. Wait. So select the head. Doesn't need to be perfect because we're gonna adjust a whole lot in a bit probably. Make that a mask. So once you've turned it into a mask, click selected mask. And what you want to do is turn up the radius a bit. Let's see. Smooth it out. Some feather, some contrast. Again, doesn't need to be perfect because we're going to be editing it a whole lot in a bit anyway, so it's good enough. Okay, so you want to duplicate the layer and apply the layer mask on one of them, and just scoop it over to the Ariana Grande picture. Whoa, that's a whole lot of me and not a lot of Ariana. I don't know, it's pretty good. Let's see. Okay, so I wanna flip this horizontally and just kinda eyeball it. What I like to do is I like to make the eyes and the pupils about the same size. So I'm gonna lower the opacity a bit and make it about 50% probably. Okay. And you just want the eyes to be about the same size. It's always a good benchmark, the eyes. Yeah, I think that's about it. Okay, so turn the opacity up again. I think I wanna rotate it a little bit. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so again, put a mask on it. Take your brush out. Make sure it's black. Make it pretty soft. I'm just gonna go with a 0% hardness for now, and just go to town and kind of see what works and what doesn't. So right off the bat, I can see that this area works pretty well. Actually, it really doesn't. Fuck. Maybe I want to align the chin more. Nah, I still want to keep it on the eyes actually. But maybe, yeah, stick it out more. Yeah, like that. Okay. Yep, just kind of improvise. Just see what works and see what doesn't. Okay, so the basic outline. It works. It's not perfect because I'm not looking exactly the same direction as she is, but it might work. It might work. Okay. What we want to do next is make this skin color about the same as this skin color. So now I'm just gonna eyeball it here. I'm just gonna take a hue/saturation adjustment. Alt click on this, so you link it to that layer. So only this layer is affected by this. And kind of mess around a bit. So it's obviously a yellowish color. So do it like this, maybe and then lower the opacity, and that already looks way closer than it was. You can see that this part gets really yellow and really doesn't work that well. This part is pretty good actually, so I think I want to keep it around 70-60%. Okay, then we're just going to use this layer mask and paint this part out. Then what we're going to do is make another hue saturation layer, make it yellow again and lower it, and see how it looks on the bottom. I think right about here is pretty good, except for right on the chin, because that area obviously should be a lot darker. So I'm just going to put another adjustment layer on there, lower the brightness. I think that's about right for that part. Yeah, something like this. And again, use the adjustment layer, but press Shift F5 so you can fill it with black. So now you can use your white brush and just kind of fill this area up the way you need to, kind of like this. Yeah, okay, kind of play with the opacity a bit. Actually, I think 100% is pretty good. Yeah, okay. Maybe mess around with this. Nah, that doesn't really work. Okay. So you notice this layer has made this a lot more yellow. So just put a black brush on the top and that should fix it. Okay. Looks pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. What can I do to make it better? Let's see. This, you can see the yellow of her skin kinda fade really quickly into my skin. So I wanna change that a bit. So I'm just gonna take a white brush and maybe kind of go along the edges here. Try to fill up that glow from her skin a bit more. Like this. You also kind of want to keep her hair detail, her shadows and stuff. So maybe, yeah, looks good, right? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you turn yourself into the beautiful Ariana Grande. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, it really helps me out. And if you want to see me make a certain tutorial, you can just leave a comment and maybe I'll do it. Maybe I will. Maybe fuck you. Later.